Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
One introduction. Imagine a world where everyone is connected online. We can talk to people across the world easily. This is amazing, but sometimes we forget something important: real human connection. This book is about how to have better relationships in this digital world. It uses the ideas of Dale Carnegie, a famous writer. He wrote a book a long time ago about how to win friends and influence people. His ideas are still very important today, maybe even more important. Think about it. We send emails, use social media, and chat online every day. But are we really connecting with people? Sometimes it feels like we are talking to screens, not real people. We can lose the personal touch in our messages. Dale Carnegie's main idea was simple. To be successful in life, you need to be good with people. It's not just about being clever or using tricks. It's about being genuinely interested in others and making them feel important. This is still true, even with all the new technology we have. In this book, we will explore Carnegie's ideas and see how they work in today's digital world. We will talk about how to be nice to people online, how to show you care, and how to make people happy even when you are just sending a message. The digital age gives us great chances to connect with more people than ever before, but it also brings new problems. It can be easy to misunderstand messages online. It can be easy to be negative or critical without thinking. This book will help you avoid these problems. It will show you how to use digital communication to build stronger relationships and have a positive influence on others. We will look at stories and examples to understand these ideas better. We will learn simple steps you can take to improve your communication and make a real difference in your relationships, both online and offline. Are you ready to learn how to win friends and influence people in the digital age? Let's start this journey together. 2. Be nice to people. It is easy to say bad things about others. We might not like what someone does. We might think someone is wrong. It is normal to feel this way sometimes. But when we want to have good friends and influence people in a good way, we need to be careful with our words and actions. Think about times when people have said bad things to you. It does not feel good. It can make you feel angry or sad. When we say bad things about others, they feel the same way. They might not want to be our friends. They might not listen to us. One important idea is to stop criticizing, condemning, and complaining. This means we should try not to say negative things about people, even if we think they are wrong. It is hard to do, especially online. On the internet, it is easy to write bad comments without thinking. But words online can hurt people just as much as words said face to face. Instead of criticizing, we can try to understand. Why did someone do that? Maybe they made a mistake. Maybe they did not know better. If we want to help them do better, we should be nice, not mean. Another important idea is to show sincere appreciation. This means saying thank you and telling people when they do something good. Everyone likes to feel important and liked. When you appreciate someone, they feel good. They want to do more good things. They also want to be around you more. You can show appreciation in many ways. Say thank you when someone helps you. Tell someone when you like their work or their ideas. In emails and social media, you can write kind words. For example, if someone helps you online, you can write a public thank you. This shows everyone that you appreciate kindness. Think about how you talk to people online. Do you write negative comments? Do you complain a lot? Try to stop doing these things. Instead, focus on being positive. When you write emails, be friendly. Start with something nice. End with something positive. On social media, share good news and kind words. Being nice to people does not mean you have to agree with everyone all the time. It means you choose to be kind and respectful even when you disagree. It means you try to see the good in people and tell them when you see it. When you are nice to people, they will want to be nice to you. They will want to be your friend, and they will be more likely to listen to what you have to say. 3. Show you care. It is easy to forget that everyone wants to feel important. One of the best ways to make friends and influence people is to show them that you care. This means being genuinely interested in them and their lives. How can you show genuine interest? Start by paying attention when people talk to you. Put away your phone and look at them. Think about what they are saying and ask questions. This shows you are really listening and that you care about what they think. People appreciate it when you are truly interested in their thoughts and feelings. Remembering names is a simple but powerful way to show you care. When you meet someone new, make an effort to remember their name. Repeat their name when you are introduced and try to use it again during the conversation. This makes people feel seen and valued. If you are bad at remembering names, try writing them down after you meet someone, or create a mental picture to link the name to the person. Another important way to show you care is to actively listen. Active listening means more than just hearing words. It means trying to understand what the other person is feeling and thinking. When someone is talking, focus completely on them. Don't interrupt or think about what you are going to say next. Nod your head and make eye contact to show you are engaged. Ask questions to clarify what they mean and to show you are following their story. For example, you could say, "So, if I understand correctly, you mean." Or "That sounds interesting, can you tell me more?" Meaningful conversations are key to showing you care. Try to have conversations that are not just about small talk. Ask people about their interests, their hobbies, their families, and their dreams. Let them talk about what is important to them. People love to talk about their passions. When you focus on their interests instead of just your own, you make them feel special and understood. In online conversations, it is also important to show you care. Take the time to write thoughtful messages, not just quick replies. Use people's names in your emails and messages. Ask about their day or their projects. This personal touch can make a big difference in digital communication where it's easy to feel disconnected. Showing you care is not just about big actions. It is about the small, everyday things you do to make people feel valued. It is about being present, being interested, and being a good listener. When you make a habit of showing you care, you will build stronger relationships and become someone people trust and respect. It's about focusing on others and making them feel a little better after every interaction. This genuine care is what builds lasting friendships and influence. 4. Make people happy. A simple way to make people happy is to smile. A smile is very powerful. It can make you and the people around you feel good. When you smile at someone, it shows them that you are friendly and happy to see them. This can make them feel more comfortable and positive in their interaction with you. Even if you don't feel happy all the time, try to smile. It can actually make you feel better too. In today's world, we talk to people in many ways, not just face to face. We send emails, messages, and talk on the phone. Even when you are not with someone in person, you can still smile. In emails, use kind and friendly words. When you talk on the phone, let your voice be warm and happy. This helps to create a positive feeling even when people cannot see you. It is also important to make people feel important. Everyone wants to feel valued. When you talk to someone, listen carefully to what they say. Show that you are interested in their ideas and feelings. Remember their name and use it when you talk to them. This small thing can make a big difference to how they feel. When people feel important, they are happier and more likely to have a good interaction with you. Think about how you leave each conversation or meeting. Try to make sure that every time you interact with someone, they feel a little bit better after talking to you. Be positive and helpful. Offer to help if you can. Say something nice before you say goodbye. Even a short, positive interaction can make someone's day better. Using humor can also make people happy. Laughing together is a great way to connect with people, but be careful with humor. Make sure your jokes are kind and not hurtful to anyone. Use humor to make people feel good and relaxed, not to make them feel bad or uncomfortable. When used well, humor can make interactions more fun and memorable. In short, making people happy is about being friendly, showing you care, and being positive in your interactions. A smile, kind words, and making people feel important are simple but strong ways to make a positive difference in people's lives. When you focus on making others happy, you will find that you become happier too, and your relationships with people will get better and better. 5. Talk about good things. It is easy to get into arguments. Sometimes we think we are right and the other person is wrong. We want to show them they are wrong, but arguing does not usually help. People often become more sure they are right even if they are not. Think about talking to people online. It's easy to start arguing in comments or messages. People write what they think and others write back to disagree. This can go on, but it doesn't often change anyone's mind. Instead of arguing, we can try to talk about good things. One important thing is to avoid saying "you are wrong" directly to someone. Nobody likes to be told they are wrong. It can make them feel bad or angry. Even if you think they are wrong, there is a better way to talk. Instead of saying "you are wrong," you can try to understand their point of view. Ask questions like, "Why do you think that?" or "Can you tell me more about that?" Listen carefully to their answers. Try to find something you agree with. Maybe you agree on part of it, or maybe you can see why they think that way, even if you don't agree completely. It is also good to find common ground. Common ground is when you and another person agree on something. You can talk about things you both like or are interested in. This can be hobbies, movies, books, or even just the weather. When you talk about things you both enjoy, it creates a positive feeling. It makes the conversation more friendly and less like a fight. Focus on positive topics. Talk about good news, interesting stories, or fun ideas. Avoid talking about problems or things that make people upset, especially at the start of a conversation. When you talk about good things, it makes people feel happy and comfortable. They will enjoy talking to you more. If you disagree with someone, you can still talk about it respectfully. You can say, I see it a little differently, or I have another idea about that. You can explain your view without saying the other person is wrong. It is possible to disagree without arguing. Talking about good things, finding common ground, and avoiding arguments makes people feel good. It helps to build better relationships. People will want to talk to you and work with you when conversations are positive and respectful. It is a much better way to win friends and influence people than arguing and telling them they are wrong. 6. Say sorry quickly. Everyone makes mistakes. It is part of being human. Sometimes we say the wrong thing or we do something that hurts someone else. When this happens, it is important to say sorry quickly. Saying sorry is not always easy. It can be hard to admit that we are wrong, but when we make a mistake, saying sorry is the right thing to do. It shows that we understand we made a mistake and that we care about the other person's feelings. When you make a mistake, don't wait to apologize. Say sorry as soon as you can. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. A quick apology can stop a small problem from becoming a big problem. When you apologize, it is important to take responsibility for your actions. Don't blame other people or make excuses. Say, I am sorry, I made a mistake. Explain what you did wrong simply and clearly. It is also important to avoid being defensive. When someone is upset with you, it is natural to want to defend yourself, but being defensive can make the situation worse. Listen to what the other person is saying. Try to understand their point of view. If you are defensive, it can seem like you are not really sorry. How do you say sorry in a good way? First, be sincere. People can tell if you are not really sorry. Your apology should come from the heart. Look at the person when you apologize. Speak clearly and honestly. A good apology often includes these things. Say, I am sorry. These are important words. Say what you are sorry for. For example, I am sorry I was late, or I am sorry I hurt your feelings. Say you understand how they feel. For example, I understand you are upset. Say what you will do to fix it or stop it happening again. For example, I will be on time next time. Or I will think before I speak in the future. Saying sorry online is also important. In emails, messages, or on social media, it can be easy to make mistakes. If you write something wrong or hurtful online, apologize quickly and publicly if needed. Acknowledge your mistake and show you understand the impact of your words. Mistakes can actually be helpful. When we make mistakes, we can learn from them. Think about what happened. What could you have done differently? How can you avoid making the same mistake again? Mistakes can help us to grow and become better people. Saying sorry quickly is a valuable skill. It helps us to keep good relationships with people. It shows we are responsible and care about others, and it helps us to learn and improve from our mistakes. So, when you make a mistake, remember to say sorry quickly. 7. Help people do better. It is important to tell people when they do something wrong, but how you tell them is very important. Think about a time someone told you that you were wrong. Did you feel good? Probably not. Most people do not like to be told they are wrong. Instead of saying you are wrong, try to help people do better. This means giving feedback that is helpful, not hurtful. Think of it like this. You want to build people up, not break them down. One way to help people do better is to give constructive feedback. Constructive feedback is feedback that helps someone improve. It is not just saying what is bad. It is also saying how to make it better. For example, if a friend gives a presentation and it is not very clear, don't just say, "Your presentation was bad." Instead, you can say, "Your presentation was interesting, but it was a little hard to understand in some parts. Maybe next time you could try to speak a little slower and use more pictures. That might help." This is constructive because it points out something to improve and gives a suggestion. Another important thing is to praise people when they improve, even if it is a small improvement. Everyone likes to know they are getting better. Imagine a student who is trying to learn English. At first, they make many mistakes, but slowly they start to make fewer mistakes. It's important to tell them when you see they are getting better. You could say, "I noticed you used the past tense correctly today. That's great progress." Praising small improvements encourages people to keep going. It shows them that their effort is noticed and appreciated. Encouragement is also very important. Sometimes people feel like they cannot do something. They might feel like they are not good enough or that something is too hard. In these times, your words can make a big difference. Tell them that you believe in them. Remind them of times they did well in the past. Say things like, "I know you can do this. You are good at learning new things." Or "Don't give up. You are getting better every day." Encouragement helps people believe in themselves and try harder. Finally, try to inspire people to embrace challenges. Challenges can be difficult, but they also help us grow. Instead of seeing challenges as problems, help people see them as chances to learn and become stronger. You can say, "This is a difficult task, but it's a great opportunity to learn something new and show what you can do." Or, "Challenges help us become better. Let's work together and see what we can achieve." Inspiring words can help people see challenges in a positive way and motivate them to try their best. Helping people do better is not always easy. It takes patience and understanding. But when you give constructive feedback, praise improvements, encourage others, and inspire them to embrace challenges, you are helping them grow and reach their full potential. And when people around you do better, everyone benefits. 8. Be a good friend. To have good relationships, it is important to be a good friend. Good friends trust each other and respect each other. When you are a good friend, people feel safe and happy around you. One way to be a good friend is to let other people have the credit sometimes. It is not always about you. When your friend does something well, let them take the praise. This makes them feel important and valued. It also shows that you are not selfish. People like to feel that they are doing things for good reasons. When you want to ask a friend for help, try to appeal to their noble motives. Explain how their help will make a positive difference. People are more likely to help if they believe it is for a good cause and not just for your benefit. A good friend is supportive and encouraging. When your friend has a problem, listen to them and offer help. When they have good news, celebrate with them. Encourage them to do their best and believe in themselves. This is true for friends and also for colleagues at work. Be the person who helps others feel confident. In today's world, it is easy to stay in touch with friends even when you are far away. Use messages, calls, and social media to keep your friendships strong over time. Try to meet in person when you can too. Real friendships need time and effort, both online and offline. In this book, we have learned many ways to win friends and influence people. We talked about being nice, showing you care, making people happy, talking about good things, saying sorry quickly, and helping people do better. All these ideas come together in being a good friend. To be truly successful with people, remember to be a good friend first. Build real relationships based on trust, respect, and support. When you do this, you will not only win friends, but you will also make the world a better place, one friendship at a time. Be a good friend and you will see good things happen.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.